Yo, 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 it's your boy 1D215 back with another video. Let's get right into it. Y'all saw the title, so not even going to elaborate it, just going to jump right on there. I feel like me, and probably quite a few other people, we all from an era that no longer exists. Whether you embrace this era or not, I feel as though, me personally, I'm from an era that no longer exists. As you hear the crows hawking in the background, or whatever it is, I don't know, could have been. But not to get sidetracked, it's like this new era is it's taxing, to say the least. It's taxing. No pun intended. We all know the tax hikes and everything. I mean, it's taxing on a person's psyche. It's taxing on a person's way of life, a person's mindset. It really is. I mean, just comparing and contrasting. I'm from an era where, let's start off light. I'm from an era where wearing a pocketbook as a man, a boy, whatever, wasn't tolerated. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when wearing a pocketbook, because that's what it is. It's not a man bag. It's not a accessory, man wallet, man whatever. People want to put names on it to make it not sound like a purse, but that's what it is. And I'm like, if you did see a man holding the purse, it was for his chick. If we just being real, and that didn't even linger that long. Cause it'd be like, if she take it too long in that bathroom, be like, yo, come get this joint, come get this. Like, take it. But now it's a fashion trend. Oh yeah. The NBA players wearing them. The NFL players wearing them. All the entertainers got one. All of them. From A to Z. You name him, he owned one. I just, my thing is, what do y'all carry in that thing? Like, what's in there? Like, I just want to know, like, you couldn't put, your phone go in your pocket, your money could go in your wallet. What's in there? What, like I said, we're going to start light with that one. But that one is a pet peeve. I mean, it's just, it baffles my mind that this is accepted. And it ain't even no homophobic stuff, because for one, I'm not homophobic. I have no problem with straight men, gay men, whatever. Lesbian women, straight women, nothing. We talking about the fashion part of it. A man wearing a purse, Gucci, Louis, Armani, whatever it is, it don't matter. It's a pocketbook. It really is. I'm going to get off that because I will rant about purses. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know. I also come from the era where you could speak your mind and not be crucified for it. And I use the word crucified, not all that diligently, but, obviously, but it is what it is. You know me, I'm going to speak my mind. Speaking your mind is a thing of the past. It just is. You got this whole cancel culture out here, which I really don't believe in all that much. I believe if somebody get canceled, whatever their profession is, they had a part in it. I don't think a certain entity can get someone canceled, especially when it's just. when it's justified, but that's neither here nor there. It's the fact that you can't speak your mind like you once could. And last I heard, this was the land of the free, I thought. Land of the free, I thought you could speak your mind in America. I don't know. You can't have a thought that goes against the masses. You can't have an inkling of a thought that goes against public opinion. It baffles me. It baffles me. And this is all in this era right now that we living in. I don't get it. I really don't. It's like, it's one of them things. I'd be like, wait, where are we? Third world country? Like, anything you say can be held against you. Not in the court of law, but in the court of popular opinion. Wow. And this is what we going with. This is what we going with. This era is all about follow the leader. Whatever someone else says that's popular or famous or have a large following, that's what we go with. Whether it's trends, fashion, topics, feminism, racism, whatever it is that they deem right, everybody follows that. That's the era we live in. My era wasn't like that. Sorry. And we not going that far back. I'm not an old head. I mean, as much as y'all might think it, I'm not that fucking old. We not going that far back. It was not like this when I was coming up. Obviously, was it things of that nature? Yes. Even going back to the person, it probably was one person doing it, or it wasn't a mass majority of people where it was cultivated and taken in and embraced like it is now. I'm sorry. Obviously, things of yesteryear, there was little like tidbit, like you would see it and it was shocking, or you would hear it and it was shocking. Ain't nothing shocking no more. It's just, yes, this is the way now. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And then the fact that we praise and pedestalize certain nonsense, that's what makes it even more and more deemed right. We, like, at the end of the day, the public is the consumer of everything. So stuff wouldn't be happening unless we pedestalize it, unless we gave our stamp of okay. Things ain't happening against will. There's only a selective few that's in the same category as me that's against these things. But there's a mass majority that's with it, and that's why it's being pushed. That's why. If you got money, fame, a popularity, you deem decent. You deem thorough. Like, money, fame, and popularity makes anybody. It could be any type of person. It could be the most lowest scumbag in the world. It could be the most disheartening, overzealous type of person. I can't even think of all the adjectives I want to say about it, but y'all know where I'm going with it. And that makes them thorough. That makes them thorough all of a sudden. Whoever it is, whatever whack job says, this is how it's going, this is what it is. Oh, this person, they a millionaire. They right. Oh, this person popular. They got a following. Yeah, we gonna go with that, because no matter what type of fucked up individual they are, let's go with that. Shit, speaking of that, I don't know if y'all know the guy Fleece Johnson. A lot of people probably don't know him, but he's a well-named now, like now with social media and all the craziness that I was just spewing, he's probably is well-known. He's known, he's an ex-convict that recently, I don't know when he got out of prison or whatever. He got out, I guess, a few years ago, because I start hearing them more and seeing stuff more. I'm going through my feed on YouTube. There's a thing called 20 versus 3, 20 versus 2. some frivolous BS that I'm not even into, because this whole setup is one of them. It's damn near like a pop the balloon type of setup. This guy, Fleece Johnson, is on there. Now, mind you, just to give you a little background, I don't want to talk too much about this guy either. I'm going to get through this quick. But I found it ironic since we on this topic. He's on there. He's a known graper. He graped men in prison. That's what he's known for. That's what he's known for. He's known to be a prisoner while in jail, and he raped other prisoners. That's what he didn't write a book. He wasn't an actor. He wasn't an activist. He wasn't. I'm sorry, y'all. He don't have no other ties to the public eye besides that. That's what he is, right? And there's this thing called, like I said, called 20 versus 2 or 20 versus 3. I don't know. It showed up on my feed on YouTube. This guy is a guest on there. He's a guy. He was the. I don't know what the setup is, but he was the guy picking and choosing. I guess it was women on there. It was men dressed like women on there. It was regular women. I don't know. Y'all put this guy up on the pedestal, and this is what he's known for. Not only is he known for being, and nothing wrong with being a ex-con, and I definitely can't judge nobody on that. I would be being a hypocrite, or just being doing jail time. People do change their life, so I'm not knocking him for that. I don't know what he got locked up for. I don't even follow this dude. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, but I know what he's known for in jail, and he's on there. And he's talking to women and talking to people and saying what he would do to. And this is what we put up on the past. This is what I mean. Then I scroll through the comments. I'm a comment section guy. That's the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I'm in the comments. And I couldn't tell just by the name that was on the comment. I believe it was a female. She gonna put up there, Fleece Johnson is a real one. I'm like, I can't. I can see if people, I get it, a purely entertainment value or whatever, even though I ain't find it entertaining at all. I found it stupid, but I get people watch stuff for pure entertainment. That don't mean they part of that type of thing or whatever. I get that. I really do. But to put up a comment like that, yeah, Fleece is a real one. I don't think she put his Johnson up there, which made it kind of worse, just being funny about it. Fleece is a real one. She ain't put Johnson. Like, come on, like, how he a real one? You know what this man known for? And he like one of them weirdo old head type bulls. He's not even a regular old head. He obviously not regular for what he was doing to men in jail, if we being real. But he don't even carry himself in like a regular. Y'all get what I mean? He. As soon as he walk in the room, you know he's a creep. You know he's like off his shit. That right there show you. Money, fame, or popularity makes people decent. You can't unlame a lame with money. You just can't. I swear, I don't belong here. And let me touch on that, because I don't mean that literally. I belong here, obviously. And I'm happy to be here. Definitely happy to still be alive with everything I've been through. But I joke with my friends of mine. I always say, man, I should have been born in the 60s. And usually at the time, it's said tongue-in-cheek, mainly because everybody know I got an old soul. I can't help it. I'm before my time. I'm a blast from the past, whatever phrase you want to use. I mean, but you know, I say like I should have been born in the 60s, and I used to say it tongue-in-cheek. Now I'm really starting to believe it, because these times ain't for everybody. These times ain't for and there's some good about these times. You know what I mean? But it seems like the bad is outweighing the good, just with the way of life and the thought process and the everything. sometimes I stop myself because I don't want to talk too much, y'all, and I don't be wanting to, bore y'all with no long videos. Some of y'all find it entertaining. I appreciate the ones that do. But I'm just keeping it real. Like, I could keep going on that, but real rap, I be thinking, because think about it. If I was born in the 60s, that would put me in my 60s at this point, well into my 60s, right? I could see that. I mean, I would have been a teenager in the 70s. I don't know about y'all, but I look back on the 70s, it looked like it was some fun times. The dress decor wasn't the best, but shit, I can't say nothing now. The dress decor, even though I dress like a regular bull, the dress decor now is very feminine, if I might add. So I can't even knock the 70s, but the 70s ain't have the best dress to me, but not even fuck the dressing, just the time seemed like it was fun. And like I said, if I was still alive today, if I was born in the 60s, that would put me in my 60s, well in my 60s. Who knows? If I was still around, I'd probably be retired by now. I wouldn't even care about these ways of life. It wouldn't affect me. I'd be retired somewhere, hopefully spending my pension on my whatever, traveling. Because that's when I plan on doing my big traveling. I know everybody travel now at 19. You start, the big thing now, and I ain't knocking it, but it seemed a little, I don't know. It seemed a little like everybody travels now. Everybody want to travel. Like, as soon as you're 18, 20, 30, the traveling is the wave now. If you ain't travel, you ain't nothing. Okay. You got to go to a destination all the time. I want to do, me personally, and it's just my thing, like I said, I ain't knocking it. I want to do my traveling when I'm well off, when I don't have no major responsibilities. My kids is grown, probably got grandkids by then, and shit like that. That's just how I look at it. I'm old school, Don't hurt the messenger. That's just me. I don't knock nobody for what they doing, but I do find it a little off-putting that all of a sudden, like, if you ain't traveling, you ain't, like it's a thing. Like, it's a flex to travel. I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with traveling, because going sightseeing and doing things is good. I just want to wait till I'm up there in age. But yeah, like I said, it wouldn't bother me. And like I said, I used to say it tongue-in-cheek with my friends, like, yo, man, I should have been born in the 60s. At least by now I would be an older gentleman at this point. Probably wasn't like that as much, but I'd be retired. I'd probably be more well off, and it'd be what it is. Because these times ain't, it's just, I don't know, it ain't for the faint of heart. And don't get me wrong, I'm cool with adjusting. If y'all knew my history, I adjusted in some of the... I can adjust to normal, like regular things. And I can adjust somewhat to this. I'm out here, I'm doing my thing, I'm living, I'm working, I'm this, I'm that. I'm in the mix a little bit. But it's different. It's different. I mean, the attention epidemic, because that's what it is at this point, is an epidemic. I made a video for y'all that do follow me. I made a video about how addiction is the #1 drug now. It's not crack. It's not cocaine. It's not heroin. It's not weed. Addiction is the #1 drug right now. And I challenge anybody on that, hit me in the comments. Tell me what the worst addiction of today's times is. I think it's attention. I think attention is the worst. Is an epidemic out here. Everything is for approval. Everything is for hearts. Everything is for likes. I don't understand it. And here I am on YouTube saying it. But it's real. It's real. Like, when I was coming up, attention was a thing, obviously, but not like this. Not like this. I gotta say it. So, I don't know. Just something I wanted to hit on and reflect on with y'all, see what y'all think of it. I'm definitely from an era that no longer exists. It don't exist anymore. It just don't. And it's one of them things that it is what it is. Even in relationships, everything is instant gratification. People think they know somebody after 2 months. People calling each other babe and boo and hubby and wifey after 3 weeks and shit. That shit is, and I don't tell people how to handle their relationships. That shit is weird to me. Nowadays, you gotta get to know a person even more than even in my era. Like, you gotta get to know a person more. Like, in my era, you had to get to know a person, but that's what was happening. People was getting to know each other. Now it's like, I've been talking to her for 2 months. She my wifey now. Yeah, I've been talking to Bull for 3 months. He a whole vibe. Not knowing this motherfucker from a can of paint, for real, for real. You don't know nobody after 3 months, and that's just my little saying. People do what they want, but I'ma say what I want. I'ma say what I want, and I just, everything is instant. It's instant, like, show me now. Yeah, I've been talking to such for a week. Let's go across seas together. Let's go on that overseas trip. I've been knowing you for 10 days. That's long enough. Shit, hopefully you make it back. Different times, y'all. Different times. And like I said, the whole adjusting thing is a thing. I done adjusted to a lot of circumstances in my life from a child. Those that know. I done adjusted in some environments that some people probably can't adjust to. But this is a bigger feat than that. Than anything I've had to overcome, adjust, or whatever. Just wanted to speak on that. I'm gonna let y'all go. Hit the like button if y'all like this video. If y'all like real talk, unfiltered, unbiased, whatever, tap into this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Share this video with your friends. I post them quite often. Till then, I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.